That connection's unstable. No, please keep me. All right, looks like we're gonna be good. All right, so good morning to you, wherever you may be watching. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is Real Life Prepper, formerly known as AKA Land-Based Homestead Prepper, Real Life Positive Prepper. We've had so many names, you know. And if you can't make fun of yourself, you can't get mad if somebody else makes fun of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just life. It just is what it is, right? So we got to dump some stuff real quick, and then we're going to get on top. I got a real good one for you this morning. So y'all just hold on, chill out for a minute. I'll be right back, okay? Plus, give some folks, hey, Tara, a chance to come in and say good morning. Sorry about the beeping. All right. That was a lot real quick. First thing early in the morning. I left that darn stupid phone. No, I got it. It's flying around here. All right. Let's go. Come on, get out here. All right. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you guys for being here. If you are brand new, we are a channel of a family who is trying to move from a urban lifestyle to a more rural, and we're trying to do it just by being smart, okay? Real world, real life, and just doing what we can while we can. And it's been a process. So when does a penny saved not equal a penny earned? Let's get on topic. When does a penny saved not equal a penny earned? So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Then I'm gonna tell you, the way I was thinking about it. So this is a real life story. This happened yesterday. Actually, it happened over the weekend. So Jennifer had been fasting all week last week, so she hadn't noticed. But I had been going in and out of the refrigerator, and I noticed that the water that I was drinking was not cooling. I'm like, dang, what's going on? So I just chalked it up as it hadn't been in the refrigerator long enough, whatever. So after a couple of days of this, I'm like, dang, this refrigerator is not cooling. So I asked Jennifer, she knows. I was like, hey, babe, you notice that the refrigerator is not cooling, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, I've been fasting. I hadn't noticed anything. I'm like, okay, cool. So she confirmed it. We're going to put them up on Sunday. I'm so excited. Galvanized steel raised bed. Impressed to buy bags of. Okay, I don't have an idea what y'all talking about. So she confirmed it. So of course, you know, I love you women, but she goes, you know, just boom, worst case scenario. Oh my God, we gotta get a new refrigerator. I'm like, babe, let me get somebody in here to look at it first, blah, before you start, you know, spending $800, $1,000, $1,500, whatever. So she starts pricing refrigerators, and she realizes that refrigerators are expensive, and they are. A refrigerator is not cheap by any means at all. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what size it is and what style it is. I mean, cause you can go from like $600 refrigerator all the way up to like $10,000 refrigerators, which is insane to me. I just don't get that. So anyways, she's like, well, can't you just look at it? I was like, you know what? Yeah. I mean, but I'm not the appliance guy, okay? And I tell anybody that calls me about appliances, I'm like, I'll look at it for you, but I'm not your appliance guy. But I've had some experience in the past, you know, with refrigerators here and there. So I take it apart and everything, and I look at it. I watch a couple YouTube videos. And I'm like, well, and I really didn't even need to watch the YouTube videos. I just did it for confirmation. I was like, dang, this doggone fan is not blowing. And I watched it, unplugged, reset it, just troubleshooting and everything. The fan would never come on. I'm like, oh, well, this is pretty easy right here. Seemed like the freezer fan, which I found out later is called an evaporator fan, is not blowing. You know, it's not on. So I was like, cool. And that was Sunday when I did that. So, all right, cool. I go pick a part up, tomorrow and replace it. And worst case scenario, hey, it still don't work. And instead of, now here's when the penny saved is not a penny earned. So instead of me paying the appliance guy to come by $85 to look at it and tell me the same thing, and then take 2 or 3 times visit, because I don't know if you guys notice or not, but when you call for appliance repair, it's very rare that they fix it when they show up. Usually, they have to show up, diagnose the problem. If you're lucky, they can go get the part and then come back and fix it. But that doesn't happen that way normally. Normally, what happens, they'll diagnose it, then have to put the part on order. Then they got to schedule another time for you to come replace the part, and then hopefully it'll work, right? So you pay an $85 service charge. Your appliance is not working this whole entire time, okay? And then you got to pay them to install whatever the part is, plus the part. So, went and got a part yesterday. I get home last night. It's after 9. So Jennifer's like, soon as I walked through the door, kissed her, hey, how you doing? Oh, you forgot the part? I'm like, cause that was the last thing I was thinking about last night at 9 p.m. So I go out to the truck, grab my drill, grab the part, zip, take the old part out, zip, put the new part in. And I'm in the freezer, so I like, Jennifer, go ahead and plug it up for me. Boom, presto, it's working. So I know when the fan kicks on, I'm like, in the morning everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna have a good time. Everything's gonna be fine. And plus, we had lost a lot of the things that we had purchased this weekend. For example, we lost a whole container of spinach. We lost tomatoes. We just lost a bunch of stuff that we had purchased this weekend. So I titled this, "A penny saved is not a penny earned," and I'm going to explain to you why not. So, by me doing it myself, I end up saving $85 on a service charge. By me doing it myself, now I still had to buy the part, but I did not have to buy or pay for the upcharge of the price. Part was like $50. Normally, if a part costs you $50, well, if it costs the dealer $50, they're gonna charge you, a couple extra dollars, more like 10 or 15 for delivery, gas, you know, go get it, all that kind of stuff. And you could pay up to $7,500 for a part. Okay? So let's just say, best case scenario, they would have charged me $75. So that's $85 plus $75. What's that, $110? Oh no, that's $175. $75 is $150 plus another $10. That's $160. Then, you know, the labor charge, which could be $50, $100. So what we at now? 160 plus, let's just say 50. So $210 to $280 for what I just fit. And then worst case scenario, let's say we had gone out and bought a new refrigerator. Talking about $800. So when is a penny saved not a penny earned? When you do things yourself and you save that money. So penny saved is not a penny earned when you do work yourself. So you're saving because you're not spending out that penny. Then you're saving. In my case, I'm saving because now everything that's in my refrigerator, I don't have to replace. Boom. There's another earnings. Because if you're not spending it, it's just like you're earning it. Y'all do agree with that, right? So that's two ways right there. Number 3. Now I can actually take that money that I saved, that, let's say $210, $260, let's just say $250, which is normal. I mean, that's average. So I say $250. Now I can take that $250 and I can go put that somewhere else. Invest it in myself, or invest it in my business, or invest it in my company, whatever. Now I can go buy a part. For example, I can go buy a toilet. Let's just say somebody calls me, hey, they need a new toilet. Now I can take that $250, go buy a toilet, and now I can make me $100. So, when is a penny saved not a penny earned? When you can take it, save it, and then do things for yourself and earn more. All right, so if you work to earn your penny and save it, okay, I have a question for you, bro. If you worked to earn your penny and save it, figure out how much you're worth per hour and outsource everything, you can cheaper than that. It is booked 4-hour work week. Yeah, I didn't want to outsource this. Especially when it only took me like total time 25 minutes to diagnose and repair. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Now, going into it, I didn't know that was going to be the case. You know, I was like, oh God, I'm going to take this thing apart. I ain't going to be able to figure it out. And then I'm going to have to call the quote unquote expert in. But I didn't understand your question, Auburn. I really did. And I have not had a chance to go back and read your book. I apologize. I really do. I went in one night last week and I started reading a little bit more. But then something happened and pulled me away from the computer. I rarely have any computer time anymore. Mainly because I've been getting home so late in the evenings. And that's not an excuse. I think I told you up front, dang, that's a Ford Ranger? That's pretty neat. It's almost like it looks like a F-150, but not nearly as big. Wow, okay. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think a lot of times, our thinking, well, I know for a lot of us, we have stinking thinking. And that's where we always take, the negative road on everything. And I just want to give you a different perspective. Because had we had to go out and buy a new refrigerator, and I got a friend of mine who works at the appliance department at Lowe's. So I had already contacted him. I was like, hey man, I need to hook up on a fridge. He's like, all right, let me see what we got on clearance. Blase, 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 blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. But, and I need to text and let him know I just completed the quest. Yourself cheaper. I mean, like I said, it took me less than 30 minutes. So that's $200 in 30 minutes. So in that case, that's $400 an hour, roughly, right? A lot of people don't make that in a whole day. So that's another reason why I be on y'all about getting skills. You know, getting your skills up, learning some basic plumbing, learning lumber, learning skills with saws, learning skills with tools. Because if anything ever truly happens and we don't have a currency system for a while or ever, guess what? If you have skills and you can do things, you can always trade skills. Always. That's okay. I can't expect a working man to always have time for things like that. I appreciate that because, yeah, I've been getting in every night for the last month. No later than, yeah, I don't think I've had an early night before 8 o'clock at night. And some of these nights have been 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. But you know, when you're in the middle of a project, now it's pay time now. This week is pay week for these projects. So I am completely done with project 1, and I was done with the first phase, a week and a half ago. Phase 2 for me is done. Took all my final pictures last night. I turned over everything. I even left the key at the house for the homeowner, and I sent my list of all my extras that I had done to the homeowner. So I'm expecting pay on that, and I'm going to project house 2. I'm gonna probably stop by there today just so I can see, because the carpet guy, the floor guy is in there, probably destroying all my paint job. Is Jennifer on the go as much as you are? No, Jennifer works at home. As a matter of fact, the only time Jennifer leaves the house is maybe twice a week. She may run up to the grocery store if she wants something, and she leaves the house every Sunday to go to church with me. But no, she is not on the go. Good morning. Oh, hey, Proverbs 31 woman. How are you? I haven't seen your channel in a while. I haven't had time to do anything that I normally do. For example, I'm really liking this Ford Ranger. It's about the size of this truck I'm in, but it's much bigger, it seems. Oh yeah, it definitely sits up higher. I like it. That's neat. But I do want me an F-150. I love the space in the F-150. So when I get my money, I'm gonna buy me a nice truck. That's one thing I am gonna do, because I'm gonna need that going forward. So this morning I'm headed to a property where I'm gonna be replacing a storm door handle, and they didn't have the handles in stock that I normally would purchase. But while I'm on the way, I'm gonna stop at this other property that I changed. I changed out a bunch of smoke detectors yesterday after working hours. Oh, it's two things. It's two things in the house that really irk me when I walk in. I cannot stand walking in the house and hearing. Y'all know what that means? It's like, that's a chirping of a smoke detector. Can't stand it. It bothers the hell out of me. So I had a call yesterday close to the end of the workday. Hey, this such and such property, all the smoke detectors are chirping. They changed out the batteries, blah, blah, blah. I'm okay, no problem. So I go to Lowe's, buy a whole pack of batteries, get up there, change all the batteries out, and these jokers are chirping like crazy to the point. I mean, like all of them seem to be chirping. And I get out to the truck, and I was gonna wait until this morning to come back through so I could change out the smoke detector. I was like, I'm about to change these smoke detectors out. So I all the way outside, I was like, oh hell no. So I went ahead and went to Lowe's then, bought a contractor's pack of hardwired 10-year smoke detectors, and went back and I started changing out smoke detectors. And out of the six, I had to change 4 of them. Crazy. Could you ask Okay, I'll ask her. I sure will. People will look at you and your 30-day tax. Oh. Well, when I buy and purchase vehicles, I don't purchase vehicles and get 30-day tax. That's not the way I do things. So that's probably gonna be out for me. That's funny though, because I'm always talking about somebody. Oh my God, I hate that too. Chirp. All right, and the second thing I hate when I walk into a house, I hate hearing psst, psst, and that's the fill valve on a toilet constantly just going on and off, on and off, on and off. Can't stand that. And I can hear those two things. Usually, as soon as I notice those two things, normally as soon as I walk in the house, normally. So those are two of my pet peeves in a house, and I guess it's good I work in maintenance because those are two of the most common problems that we have. And I keep fill valves, flappers, and 9-volt batteries, or really 10-year smoke detectors. Because we're changing out all our smoke detectors to 10-year smoke detectors. So that way we don't have to worry about them, all the time. So it just works. Works for me, works for the company, and it's what it is, y'all. So those are just two things that just pluck my nerves. So that's it for when a penny saved is not a penny earned. Penny saved can be many earned. How about that? A penny saved could be many earned. The past sound reminds me. Oh, the sound reminds me of when the only bed we had an air mattress and we had to wake up. And that happened to me and Jennifer. This is when we was so freaking struggling. We had purchased an air mattress. That's all we could afford, an air mattress. And one night we're asleep. I wake up. It's a V in the bed, and we're both in the middle. And it take me like 20 minutes to get out the darn bed. I'm like, what the heck? The darn thing, some kind of way got a hole in it and ruptured or whatever. We aired it up, pumped it up. It didn't matter. Air mattresses are not permanent, structures. You're not supposed to sleep on them every night. That's like, for company to come in and your kids maybe. The air mattresses. They're good in a pinch, but dadgummit, it's not what it is. Just start looking for a bird on the windowsill. Have you guys noticed it's starting to get chilly? Which means fall, one of my favorite times of the year, is approaching. Yay. Lord have mercy, I'm glad I'm not in that business anymore. The car sales business. Gotta dress up, go out there, and be friends with people that you're competing with. And as soon as somebody walks up on your lot, it's like freaking vultures attacking, more like lions in a pride attacking. I don't miss that. And then you're working 12-hour shifts. That's so crazy. From 9 to 9. 9 in the morning until 9 at night. And you're sitting around all day long waiting for that one poor smuck that just wanted to come up there and just look at cars. But I'm gonna tell you guys the best time to look at cars, okay? Ready for this? If you want to go look at cars, you just want to go look, you're just looking, the best time to go look at cars is after hours. Go up there after hours. That way you're not going to be bothered by anybody. You can walk the whole freaking lot and never be approached by anybody. That's when I'm car shopping, that's the only time I go to a dealership. And then, this is crazy. I'll see something I like, then I go buy it from the auction, or I buy it from a private seller. Yeah, I told Jennifer, I was like, this last car we just paid off, we're not ever buying from the dealership again. If we do buy it from the dealership, we're definitely gonna do it different. If you buy a car from the dealership, this is what you want to do. First of all, you want to have excellent credit. Then before you even go to the dealership, Go walk the lot after hours and figure out what you want, okay? Go to your credit union, because everybody should have a credit union account. Go to your credit union and pick up a check for it and buy pre-owned. That's the way I would do it if I was going to buy from a dealership. And see, once you walk in with a check, you just be like, I mean, and it's and you always, because see, I always say, you say the bank, but the credit union is they're gonna fair market that car, and they're gonna give you what the market value of the car is. They're not gonna upsell you on your loan. They're gonna give you a great. So if you're gonna buy a Ford, I don't even know what, let's just Ford F-150, okay? And let's say the truck is fair market valued at, like, let's say 25 grand. Well, guess what the bank's gonna give you? The bank's gonna give you like 25 grand. And then you can request, be like, okay, well, give me the check for 22. And you go to the dealership, be like, hey, look, I got a check for this vehicle right here. I want this color, I want this package. And you either can do it for this 22, or I'm gonna go somewhere where they can. Or you call them, you be like, hey, I got a check for $22,000. Do you want it, or should I go somewhere else? That's the best way of doing it right there. Because then, whoever answers the phone, they're gonna go talk to their sales manager. Hey, can we do this deal for this? And the first thing they're gonna do, they're gonna calculate their commission. And see, you called in, you got money already, so it's no big deal, because that's somebody they don't have to worry about. You call it one up on the lot, or up and up on the lot. That's a person you don't have to up on the lot. Somebody who's gonna come in, they got cash already. They already got their financing. You ain't got to worry about you're gonna get 70% of the deal, 80% of the deal, whatever. You're already getting your money. And I would never take a check for full value to a dealership. Never, because they're gonna use it all. You always get the deal funded for like 70%, 80%, because this is the way the car business works. If you go up on a lot, and you're like, okay, I want to buy this F-150. Oh, well, where you work? How's your credit? So let's run your credit. Blah blah blah. They're gonna shop your credit to the people who are gonna give them the most money. In other words, let's say you don't have, well, let's say you have excellent credit, and they shop it to the first place, and they're going to get 100% of the deal. Well, they're going to charge you full price for that vehicle. If you don't have great credit, I'm just giving you guys some background on how it works. If you don't have great credit, you're kind of iffy, then they're going to start shopping your paperwork to everybody. I've seen dealerships shop paper to 8, 9, 10, 12 finance companies, and somebody may come back with 65. The next finance company may come back with 70. Next finance company may come back with 78% of the deal. And they're going to keep running your credit. Come on, squirrel. They're going to keep running your credit until they get the highest offer. Y'all didn't know that, did you? That's why you have so many inquiries when you go to a car dealership, because they're shopping your paperwork to every. So once that happens, then now they're calculating their commission. How much money we're gonna make on this deal? Okay, we got 75%. So if the car is $25,000. I should have done 30. Could have been easy math, but let's do 25,000. So half of that's 12,500 plus another half of that is what, 7. So they gonna get like 19,000, maybe $19,500 for your paper. Well, the truck is listed at 25,000. So it's impossible for them to do that deal, because the dealership has paid, let's say, 20,000 for the deal. Which they didn't, but they're not gonna do that. So they're gonna be like, well, we can't put you in this one, but we can put you in this other vehicle. That's why they switch vehicles on you, because another vehicle they have gap. You go to the dealership and you go looking for an F-150 and they sell you on a Ford Taurus. That's why it happens. So yeah, I don't buy it. I say I know the game, and then now I know financing, and I have great credit. So whatever, you can't get me on that bull jive anymore. You just can't do it. So since I was gonna pass by anyway, I'm just gonna run over here to the to property one, my project one house. Just gonna peep around, just look, just make sure nothing, nothing's funky going on in here. I did all the plumbing yesterday, so just want to check it. I'm always check, recheck, check again, check some more. That's just the way I do. Trust me, if you ever have a project, you want me to do your project, because you get way more value than what you pay for. I treat a house, when I get in, I treat a house just like it's my own, just to force us into their awful financing. Yeah. That's just the way they do. And then, yeah, if you go to them, you're talking, first of all, you got the shittiest interest rate ever. I've seen people get 18, 19, 25% interest. I've seen that personally. It's crazy. We sold it at a loss to get out from under it. Everyone knows everything about. Anyway, yeah, you need to contact Tara. Tara will help you. That's what you must not have been on here when I told you guys that Tara was an editor. She's an author. She'll be glad to help you. She will be glad to help. Yes. Now I've published a couple, but Tara published several. I've self-published hundreds of books and stories. Okay, looks good. Looks good. This is truly my final walkthrough, y'all. Time to move on. Looks good. And looks good. Okay, cool. All right, that's it. Next time this young lady calls me, it's gonna be because she's got something else for me to do to charge her for. I really have what amount of money? I missed something. Booyah. Vanity presses, you won't make any money with those. You can do it yourself. It's not hard to publish. It's not hard to publish at all. What's the process? Process is easy. You literally don't have to spend it. You don't have to spend a dime to publish. Yes. Tara is right. Everything she tells you is correct. I publish my books. As a matter of fact, I made money publishing my books. Because one, I did it myself. And yeah. and I don't even print them anymore. Now I wanted to do a book release, so I printed a bunch of them and I did a book release. You ain't got to do that, unless you just have to. But yeah, my stuff is on demand now. So when people order, they print a book, I sell a book, boom, that's it. You just need to have your book in a dot format, true. See, Tara will tell everything. Yep. It's really an easy process. It really truly is. Now, if you want to get, I purchased a course on trying to, learn how to sell and all that kind of stuff. I'm a big proponent on courses. I believe in investing in myself. Information I don't know, I don't have a problem paying somebody $300, $400, $500, $600, $800 for information. That's in the past though, because now you can get so much information on YouTube. It's crazy. So if you want to, you can just. I tell you, one guy who has a channel, Emeka, EMEKA, I think. He's a self-publisher, extremely successful. Matter of fact, he does a summit every year down in Costa Rica, Cozumel, somewhere. So that's somebody you can look up right there. You got Tara. I'm not gonna give you any information because I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. And plus, it's been a few years since I did mine, and yeah, not gonna take you there. Oh my, y'all, the dogs keep running in and out. I apologize. I think we're pretty done this morning though. Y'all had enough? Have you guys had enough of me? Some days I'm real talkative and I'm in a talking mood. Other days I'm like, just want to get in and get it done and get out. You don't need a URL to publish on Amazon. No, you sure don't. That's true. And that's where I publish mine. I publish mine on Amazon. I'm not sure if that's where Tara published. Pretty sure though. I was thinking, a couple weeks ago, I was thinking about getting back into it though. It's easy to publish a book. It's very, very easy. The thing about it is selling it. That's where I was having the biggest challenge. Selling the books. But around, and there are techniques now where you can purchase ads and stuff and have your books out there, and a lot of people do very well selling books. It's just not my focus right now. I try to focus on what I'm interested in at the time. And at one point in time in my life, 2, 3, 4 years ago, whatever it was, I was really, really, really into publishing books. Now it's like, whatever. Okay, she gave you a link. They always ask for one, don't know why. And then I even have my books on what's it, ACX or something like that. So I have both of my books. You can buy a soft cover copy. Is that the way it's called? Paperback. Or you can purchase audio, or you can purchase digital. Now I need to. I've done another edit on it, so I need to go in there and redo my. Basically, I'll have to rewrite the whole thing because my editing was so bad in the beginning. But I think this will be the 4th edition. Oh, goodness. And I had thought about sending it to Tara so she could just type it up for me and get it ready and all that. Which you probably, I don't know. At this point in time, all I have is a paperback edited version. I should have had the lady that edited it. I should have had her do it electronically. Then I could have just uploaded it and re-released it. I don't even think you can get my book anymore. Well, my first book. I think I took it down. And I'm not gonna tell you guys the title because I don't want you guys ordering it because I don't like the editing. What's up, Mr. Best? Been reading your comments from the replays, but have not seen you live, so welcome and thank you for coming to see us. How is the wonderful world of Wally? It was self-publishing. I just remember if it was Kindle. The site shouldn't ask for any kind of URL. All right, there you go, Tara. Tara has blessed you with info. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna put this knob door thingy on. But before that, I'm gonna go run and check on these smoke detectors, just to make sure none of them are chirping. I told them I'd come back this morning and check on them and see how they were doing today. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna go across town and go put this on. Then after that, we'll figure out what else we're gonna do. Then I'll check my email to see. I don't know. Knife hasn't been in forever. You know, he was having problems with his eyes, and I dismissed him for a while, but I didn't think he was gonna leave us forever. So Knife, if you're watching this, we need you to come back. We miss you. I'll reach out to him. I'll send him an email. I haven't corresponded with him in a while. I know I miss Knife. Queenie, you remember all those folks that used to come in and, you know, slowly but surely they got mad and they left? Isn't it funny? Queenie's my baby. Queenie, y'all know Queenie was the first subscriber. She was the very first subscriber ever of all time. And Queenie was telling me this story. She was like, yeah, I used to want to talk to you and everything, but I didn't know how to do it. But look at us, Queenie. You've gone from not knowing how to chat with me to having your own channel, which is a really, really good channel too, by the way. A lot of you guys have good channels. Queenie has a great channel. Tara has a good channel. Proverbs 31 Woman has a good channel. Auburn has a good channel. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah, old Knife. I miss Knife. Yeah, I certainly do. So we found this property, Queenie. As soon as I saw this property the other day, I thought instantly about you. This house we found the other day looks, well, I ain't gonna say it looks just like your house, but it favors your house, especially on the inside, with the vaulted ceilings and all that kind of stuff. And it's sitting on like 13 acres. And it's a little bit out of our price range, but if we was gonna do something and do something big like that, that would be the house we would need to do it at. And it's about an hour and a half from here out in the country. So it's like perfect location for us. So I'm speaking and I'm asking the universe for that blessing. Hey, Truth Warrior. No channel here, doubt I'll get one. I can understand. You know, a lot of folks are not feeling that channel stuff. You have to have a channel in order to be on YouTube, but well, in order to comment, you don't have to upload on your channel. Reaching that many. You just got to keep, it up. I will tell you guys this: those people that have smaller channels than us, really start watching some videos on optimizing your videos. If you really learn the technique and see, our channel could grow probably double of what it's doing now. It takes time, and time is something I don't have. So I'd rather just do the lives and be over and done with. Has anybody seen Full of Hope? Full of Hope hadn't been in the last few days. Anyway, smaller channels that are trying to get off, especially when you're trying to get to 1,000. Learn video optimization, because and get TubeBuddy. You can go to my subscription. About us on our channel, and you can download it if you get it and you decide to upgrade. It will help the channel. I appreciate that, but get TubeBuddy, because TubeBuddy is going to help you optimize your videos. It's going to give you keywords. It's going to pull from. Damn it! I missed my turn. Actually, I didn't miss my turn. I was on the right street, and I end up turning instead of going straight. So we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna go and check these folks out. She's been on Prepper Nurse Live. Okay, cool. Where is Linda? Linda only comes in the evenings. Linda's a late sleeper. Yeah, she doesn't come in the mornings. Matter of fact, Linda never comes in. Oh, Martha Sapp. I think Martha is working. Last time I talked to Martha was working. She's back to work now. You know, she had a health challenge there for a minute. I think she's back to work. So, yeah, Martha's not in anymore. And, you know, Christina left us. So, Christina, if you're watching, we miss you. We love you. Nothing changed on our end. What's my girl up in Connecticut name? I know it's not Catherine. Karen. Y'all remember Karen from Connecticut? Karen from Connecticut used to come in all the time, and she got upset with me one night, and I haven't seen her since. The driver, good Lord, this person's laying this bike. I didn't even see this dude. It was like he was laying down on the bike. He was literally laying down. He was moving so fast around that curve. I didn't see him at first. I just caught him out the corner. I'm like, Lord have mercy, what are you doing, dude? But when you're on a bike and that's where you want to drive it or ride it, hey, whatever. Who am I to tell somebody how to do whatever they do? No, I didn't. Hey, what the heck? I missed that altogether. No, don't unsub from that channel. No, I didn't unsub from that channel. I know which one you are talking about. They made a video to bash me. Really? The driver's sense. Anyone who is that rude doesn't deserve to be blessed with my presence. Hey, Indiana Prepper, how are you? I never get love. Why you don't never get love? Y'all check out Indiana Prepper's channel. There. Give you some love. Oh my God, Truth Warrior. Everyone is back to being rude and nasty to others. I see in the comments, chats, and videos. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad. You know, it's sad that that's the time we live in, where we feel so comfortable with each other that we can just disrespect. Hey there, IP. What part of Indiana do you live in? I didn't see you in Indiana Prepper. I would have promoted your channel. I didn't know you were here, so I apologize. Nothing personal. So, folks, when is a penny saved, not a penny earned? You got to go back and watch a replay if you just now joined us. And we're going to go ahead and end now. Here lately, I can run about 30, 40 minutes, and then my voice starts getting tired. And it's probably from all the work I'm doing, you know. My body's tired. My soul needs resting. I would give tons of love if anyone wanted it anymore. Southern Indiana. All right. So listen, folks, as always, thank you so much for being here. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel. It helps. What I need you guys to start doing for me, and I know Gene does an excellent job at this. Fear mongering. Yeah, I don't do the fear mongering. I can't do the. We're about to go to World War III, and Jesus is coming to get you like tomorrow. Okay, you know. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. Paul bashed you? Oh, I didn't know anything about that. You talking about Paul, like Paul and Adrian? The New Albany, Clarksville, Jessica. Oh, yeah, y'all talking about Indiana. They had a contest that I won. I did not follow their rules, so they bashed me. I told them it would have been nice if I knew the rules in order to follow them. So I told them I do not need the prize. Not so that bashing going on. Yep. So what happened, Queenie? And Truth Warrior, who I say I don't know the channel. I'm missing some of the chat, so I don't know what channels you guys are talking about. But I can't believe Paul bashed you, Queenie. What did he bash you for? Like I said, I don't really catch any of our friend channels anymore. I just don't have the time right now. And when I am on YouTube, I'm researching. See, I use YouTube as a tool to teach me things I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys being here and chilling with us. However, my YouTube experience is that of education. The driver. Oh, okay. You did tell me that the other day. I don't know that channel. But I'm sorry that happened to you. Some people don't realize, and they might be a huge channel, but every subscriber counts. Especially nowadays in time. There's so many out there, and there's so many to choose from, But it's all good. It really truly is. Yes, the truth warrior and passive aggressive insults on chats, etc. Yeah, y'all know we don't tolerate that kind of stuff around here. We've had some folks that go back and forth here and there and all that. I don't have a problem with it as long as you're respectful. I don't care. Paul is very ego Christian and thinks he's better than. I found Paul to have poor people skills. Wow. When someone disagrees with him about biblical interpretation, what did you win, Truth Warrior? Apparently nothing. Oh goodness. So listen, guys, thank y'all for being here. I really truly believe that we are in a time where things are getting better. Okay, might not seem, but they are. Damn, I won't get into it, but I don't watch his channel anymore. Okay, I cannot agree more about him on that. Oh wow, y'all left his channel. Yeah, Paul and Adrian, they when I first hooked up with them and found them, their channel was one way, and now I called them about 3 months ago, and it's a total different channel now. Everybody has their own prerogative to do whatever they want to do with their channel. It's just it's different for me now, and it works for them, and apparently it works for their followers and their subscribers. And I wish everybody the best. And just because you change your programming does not mean that I have to like it or dislike it. I don't have a dog in the fight. I ain't got no dog in the hunt, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, to each his own. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Please pray for our country this weekend. I'll be joining the Psalm September Assembly. So you noticed it too, huh? It's free online. Of course I noticed it. I'm not oblivious. I see a whole bunch. All the time. So anyway, y'all, we out. It would be long. Yes, our country does need prayer. A lot of it. Oh, let me just read. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? Have you been here all morning?
Yeah.
Are the smoke detectors good? Oh, that's good. Hey. Are the smoke detectors good?
I didn't hear any beeping. Is that what you were?
Yeah, no beeping? Okay. I told you I'd come check on you this morning.
See you later.
All right, take care. All right. So, hey. So we getting out of here, y'all. So I told him I'd come by and check on him. Couldn't agree more about prayer. Yes, take care. Y'all be blessed. I send y'all some love. And we'll see you on the next one. Oh, that's like a peach tree right there. Right. All right, we out. Take care.